Oh, say does that.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. Sports NBA action. It's coming up. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Pippen in at the 1. James passes to Pippen. Outside O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Shoots over Bryant. The shot by James, no good. Bryant outside. George outside. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Spurs need to get one up here. Bryant from deep three-point land. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, he better jump.
At the line for 2.
First one falls.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And both free throws good for Durant. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bryant's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. James deciding where to go with it. Uncovered. Yep, count it.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Bryant outside from deep three-point range. Atlanta with a rebound. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
Pippen pass to Durant. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Pass to Leonard. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tipped. Now James. Here's Pippen. Deflected. And they recover it. O'Neal down low. Second chance shot. And that one's good. James has got his second basket of the game. And it's Leonard with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
Timeout.
Trailing by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Break here. Let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. San Antonio in second.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Bryant outside. Puts up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Spurs trail by 7. Now here's Leonard. Yet to see a basket. Over James. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Durant with the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Bryant. The rebound by the Hawks.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is James. He has 6. Knocked away. George against Durant. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Durant against George. Pass to Bryant. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Pippen. To the inside. One second left. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Spurs trail by 8. We've got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bryant's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Durant, no good. Pass to Bryant. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Clock at 2. Leonard. The rebound by Atlanta. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. And there's James from the arc. He can't hit that time. And it's the Spurs ball. 8-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to George. On the take. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
This one for 3. KD splashes the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Down by 12. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
James outside. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Leonard. Spins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. For 3, George. The rebound by Atlanta. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
First one falls for him. That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
James against Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. James has got 8 points.
One thing that you can count on is LeBron James to find you point. He's got a go-to move for just about any offensive situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time to fire off some t-shirts. The loudest section is one. Who wants one?
All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jalen Johnson.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Durant for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's his second triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Durant against George. Pass to Bryant. 3-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Leonard. Bryant, a screen on James. Leonard's shot's good.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
James, outside. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan head-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. It'll be the Mavericks against the Celtics in Boston. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Hawks.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Spurs trail by 12. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got James, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 8.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Pippen. Still no points. James up top. Leonard defending. The shot by James, no good. James has gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Let's go with a 3. Leonard can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 10. Here's Pippen. Here's Durant. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 15 points in the game.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Pippen. Pass to James. Outside O'Neal. Back to James. Over Leonard. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Durant, no good that time. Ooh, nice D from George.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Leonard just muscles his way in.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. James outside. Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal, down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Timeout. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Antetokounmpo, tightly guarded. Here's Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Bryant.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Durant, launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Lets it go from deep. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the basket by Pippen.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. Four on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio.
I'm I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Here's George, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
George hits them both.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now, here is James. Give him 8. Plenty of space. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Lets it fly. And he knocks the jumper down. Leonard's got 14 points for the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then there's George. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 8. George feels it out a bit. Bryant, left side. The rebound by Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Durant, pass to O'Neal. Here's Pippen. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
The Hawks lead by 8. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering for 3. Durant. Oh, KD returns the fire.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. Pulls up, high post. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
George passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Atlanta leading by 10. George with a steal. With the drive. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
Pippen, pass to Durant. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Leonard inside. James is there. Leonard, shot's good. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
2 minutes remaining.
Steps back. Outside Durant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now James. 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And it's Leonard with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Chamberlain. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
James against Leonard. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant. Releases. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard with the ball. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Money.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here is James. For 3. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
George, right side. The rebound by the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot by James, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Pippen. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
The start.
Starting lineup.
You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Pippen. Chamberlain is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's LeBron James, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And he makes the first. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Leonard hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pippen against KD. James right side. Chamberlain trying to get open.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Antetokounmpo passes to Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olin. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shaq dishing to Leonard. O'Neal a screen on Curry. Back to Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible. LeBron
passes to Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
KD can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Shaq with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Bryant. They double-team Kobe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Free t-shirts are on their way. Get on your feet and get loud.
to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Miles Turner.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, Antetokounmpo following Durant's three-point attempt. Cleveland moving it around. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Curry's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Bryant, beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Leonard against James. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to LeBron. Lets it go. Chamberlain dishes to James. Outside for Pippen. Chamberlain a screen to the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Bryant against Pippen. Outside, KD. Misses the 3.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Leonard. Pippen with the steal. Outside Curry. And here is James. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. James looking it over. The shot, no good. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And here's Giannis. Hasn't made one yet. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Pippen. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the point. Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Over Durant. Outside for Pippen. Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Curry with it. Leonard picks him up. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bryant's gone 1 of 3 on the night. James in the high post. Back to Curry. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. No good from LeBron. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And here is LeBron. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. James a screen on Kobe. Back to LeBron. Outside Curry. Pass to Pippen. From deep LeBron. LeBron ignoring the defense from outside.
Nothing the defense can do. James is skilled at sinking that jumper right in the face.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Bryant outside. Action coming off the assist from KD. Kobe's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland. James against Leonard. Curry a screen on Leonard. And it's Curry at the elbow. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now here's Durant after LeBron James's miss. Fires from the corner, and Bryant the bucket on the assist by Durant. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside Curry. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He has yet to score. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen, the pass to James. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. Over Kobe. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Curry. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. KD against Pippen. Chamberlain a screen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. This team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Antetokounmpo out there with Kobe. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
From deep, Bryant, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. LeBron against Leonard, outside Curry. James sets the screen for Curry. Right side, Pippen. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Bryant heading. Oh, goodness. Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pacers trail by 6. Curry looking around. James against Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. And Curry the bucket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. And Kobe throws it down.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Outside Curry. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
And they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Back to James. James crowbars it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've been letting it fly here from long range. A ton of threes. Unfortunately, though, a lot more misses than makes. It kind of feels like they've started to settle.
Abdul-Jabbar against Giannis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Pippen. And here's Kobe from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Curry against Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
On the wing, James.
2 minutes.
Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Curry finds James. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
3 points.
James has got 6 assists now in the game. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. LeBron against Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar outside. 6 on the shot clock. Curry is inside. Ryan's there.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Pacers trail by 5. James the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Giannis. O'Neal passes to Leonard. The kick out to Giannis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pippen with it. Pass to James. Chamberlain with a screen on O'Neal. And here's LeBron outside. Chamberlain. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Chamberlain is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Curry. Then it's Pippen. And it's LeBron in at the 1. The 3 ball from Curry.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now, Giannis. Bryant outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Bryant. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half. Pacers trail by 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot by Curry, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Leonard. Pass to Kobe. The 3. James with some nice D.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Giannis high post. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. From deep, Giannis. From range, Giannis takes it.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Screen by James. Lets it go from deep. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Right side, Leonard. Puts one up from 19. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Step up to the challenge.
Durant deciding where to go with it. It's Durant on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pacers trail by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Curry with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Pippen after the missed 3 from KD. Pass to Chamberlain. Nifty move. And Durant sends it back. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Shaq with a screen on Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Pippen down low. Covered by Giannis. No good there off the double clutch. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Outside, KD. And stolen by James. For the finish, and James throws it down hard.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Kobe. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Abdul-Jabbar.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's LeBron. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Get loud and let that series. It's that time, fans. Time for T-shirts. Who needs one? It's time to get up and get loud.
Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Giannis. He's covered closely. To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
First team foul. At the line for one, Shaquille O'Neal.
That's good from O'Neal.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point cushion. What poise.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
There's only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot three if they hope to tie it.
It's Curry outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.